There was a time in my life when I felt stuck, overwhelmed by doubt, watching my dreams fade like smoke. I knew I wanted more, but I couldn't see the path, and it was a suffocating feeling, a silent scream inside me, until one day, a single, undeniable truth slammed into me with the force of a revelation. The biggest betrayal you can commit isn't against others, it's against yourself, by refusing to grow. We all have these incredible aspirations, right? These visions of who we could be, what we could achieve. But for too long, I treated life like it was a spectator sport, waiting for opportunities to just appear. I was passively wishing, hoping, instead of actively doing, and let me tell you, that path leads nowhere but regret. Every successful person you admire, no matter where they started, they didn't just get lucky. They worked, they invested in themselves, relentlessly. They didn't wait for a golden ticket. They forged their own. That's what I finally understood. The single most powerful thing you can do for your future is to invest in you, because when you truly commit to that, you don't just unlock potential, you ignite an unstoppable force within. Growth, I learned, isn't a finish line. It's an endless horizon. I used to think, once I achieve X, I'm done. What a limiting belief. That mindset will trap you faster than anything. The truth is, growth doesn't pause just because you hit a goal. It demands you push yourself beyond yesterday, every single day. Every morning, you get a fresh chance, a clean slate, to become better. That means you can never stop learning. Whether it's devouring a book, diving into a new skill, reflecting on a painful experience, or exploring uncharted territory, this journey of growth, it's for life. When you pour into your own growth, you tap into an infinite well of possibility. You're not just thinking about tomorrow, you're building towards everything you could possibly be. And here's the kicker. When you embrace this daily pursuit, every setback, every raw failure, every mountain you face, it transforms. It stops being a roadblock and starts being a lesson that propels you forward. It teaches you to conquer obstacles, to stretch past your comfort zone, to rise from your mistakes. The more you grow, the more you realize life isn't about waiting for opportunities, but about creating them through your unwavering dedication to becoming just a little bit better every single day. The world out there, it's a relentless current. It's changing faster than we can blink, and if you don't evolve with it, you'll be swept away, or worse, left behind. That's why growth has to be continuous. It's about adapting, soaking up new knowledge, staying open to radical ideas. The more you learn and grow, the stronger you become to weather life's storms. Those daunting obstacles that once felt insurmountable, they become just another part of your incredible journey, because you've built the skills, the mindset, the resilience to tackle them head-on. It's so easy to get complacent once you hit a certain level of success. I've seen it happen. I've felt that seductive pull of comfort. But comfort is a trap, a silent killer of ambition. Stagnation is its ugly twin. If you stop consciously challenging yourself, stop learning, you will, without a doubt, fall behind. Remember this. Growth is not a destination. It's the very air you breathe on this journey. Embrace it, wholeheartedly. So, make it a non-negotiable priority to invest in your growth every single day. A few pages of a book, an enlightening podcast, a new skill, or simply reflecting deeply on your experiences. Just make sure you're always evolving. The more you invest in you, the more your future will unfold in ways you can't even begin to imagine. By the way, if you're still with me, if any of this resonates with that fire inside you, make sure to hit subscribe, because trust me, more unbelievable stories and powerful insights like this are coming. This idea of consistent, daily learning, it seems simple, almost mundane on the surface, right? But its power is stealthy, cumulative. At first, you might not see massive changes. You might feel like you're shouting into the void, that your efforts aren't paying off quickly enough. I've been there, feeling impatient, almost defeated. But then, the impact starts to seep in, slow and profound. Just like tiny drops of water can carve out grand canyons over eons, those small, daily efforts in learning build something monumental. This consistency, this relentless showing up, is the invisible line that separates those who succeed from those who only ever dream of it. At its core, daily learning is about forging a habit that fundamentally transforms your thinking. Each day adds a new, thin layer to your mental foundation. Individually, they seem insignificant, but over time, the accumulation of these small moments builds a structure so deep, so sturdy, it's unshakable. Imagine laying bricks, one by one, to build your dream home. Each brick is small, but the finished house? That's what consistent learning does for you. It equips you with the knowledge and skills to build a more resilient, capable, and successful version of yourself, piece by painstaking piece. In this constantly shifting world, the ability to keep learning isn't just an asset, it's a survival skill. Information, technology, entire industries, they're all morphing at a terrifying pace. The only way to keep pace is through continuous learning. Those who stop, those who cling to old ways, they risk obsolescence, becoming irrelevant. By committing to daily learning, you keep yourself on the razor's edge, adapting, pivoting, staying ahead of the curve. The more knowledge you gain, the more agile you become. Consistency in learning also sharpens your mind into a formidable problem-solving machine. Every new thing you learn isn't just a fact, it's a new lens, a new tool for your critical thinking arsenal. You start seeing challenges from fresh angles, approaching problems with curiosity instead of fear. The more diverse your knowledge, the bigger your problem-solving toolkit. This makes you resourceful, innovative. When obstacles rise, it's not just about having the answer, it's about having the mindset to find one, to analyze, to apply, to create. And with that comes confidence, an incredible, unshakable sense of self. Not the arrogance of knowing everything, but the deep, quiet assurance that you have the capacity to learn anything you need to succeed. You become more self-assured, ready to face challenges head-on, knowing that every piece of knowledge adds to your inner strength. This growing confidence fuels you, creating a beautiful cycle of learning, achievement, and even greater motivation. Perhaps one of the most powerful gifts of daily learning is the resilience it cultivates. Life will throw curveballs. It will. But by consistently learning, you build the mental and emotional muscle to deal with adversity. You learn to see failures not as devastating roadblocks, but as vital learning experiences, as opportunities for redirection. Setbacks aren't the end of your story, they're just another chapter. Persistence, adaptability, and a willingness to keep learning will always help you overcome. The beauty of this is that it doesn't have to be a monumental effort. You don't need to dedicate hours every day. Even a few minutes can create significant progress over time. Read a few pages. Listen to a short podcast. Watch a quick tutorial. Reflect on a new concept. These small, daily actions create a ripple effect, leading to massive personal and professional transformation. The absolute key, is commitment. Make learning a daily habit, no matter how small it seems in the moment. The power of daily learning lies in its consistency. The results might not be immediate, but their impact, compounded over time, is profound. You are literally building a better version of yourself, brick by brick, skill by skill, day by day. You are developing the mindset and resilience to thrive in an ever-changing world. So, embrace the process. Keep learning. Trust that the cumulative effect of your daily efforts will pay off in ways you never, ever imagined. Education, true education, isn't just about facts. It's a tool that shapes your mind, empowers you to navigate life's chaos with ease and confidence. Obstacles will appear, personal, professional, emotional. But when you invest in educating yourself daily, you're not just preparing for them, you're building the very tools you need to confront them, head-on. Knowledge isn't just data. It's how you wield that data to make informed decisions, to solve complex problems, to achieve monumental goals. The more you learn, the more empowered you become, ready for whatever life throws your way. The first step in really grasping this power is understanding that knowledge opens doors. Consistently educating yourself grants you access to ideas and solutions you never knew existed. the world starts to look different. Problems that once felt like insurmountable giants become manageable because you're seeing them from a broader, more enlightened perspective. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you feel empowered, ready to act, ready to find the best path. Education shatters the constraints of limited thinking and exposes you to opportunities you might have simply walked past before. It gives you the mental agility to consider endless approaches and the wisdom to choose the right one. Beyond that, education ignites critical thinking. It teaches you to dissect situations, to question assumptions, to demand evidence. In a world drowning in noise and confusion, this skill is more vital than ever. When you have the tools to analyze objectively, you make decisions that genuinely serve your best interests. Education helps you filter out the misinformation, allowing you to form opinions based on truth, not just whatever narrative is loudest. This critical lens isn't just for academics. It applies to every single facet of your life, relationships, career, personal growth. The more you educate yourself, the more resilient you become. Knowledge builds mental and emotional strength because it teaches you to see challenges as growth opportunities, not crushing defeats. You learn to embrace setbacks as lessons. You're less likely to surrender when things get tough because you trust in your own ability to adapt and overcome. Education gives you the guts to handle uncertainty, expanding your capacity to solve problems. With every new skill, every new piece of knowledge, you cultivate a profound sense of self-reliance, knowing you can navigate even the roughest waters. Another immense benefit: adaptability in this whirlwind of a world. The pace of change is staggering. Technology, social norms, entire industries, they all morph so fast it's easy to feel utterly lost. But by making learning a daily habit, you ensure you're always ready for what's next. Whether you're mastering advancements in your field or exploring new trends, education keeps you relevant, capable, and ready. It teaches you to embrace change, not fear it. With a continuous learning mindset, change isn't a threat. It's an exciting opportunity to apply new knowledge and grow. And it sparks innovation. When you expose yourself to new ideas, new experiences, your mind becomes a fertile ground for creativity. The more you learn, the more you connect disparate concepts, weaving together solutions from various fields. This synthesis allows you to think outside the box, to conjure innovative ideas that drive progress. Whether it's groundbreaking business strategies or unique problem-solving, education hands you the intellectual keys to innovate and stay ahead. It even strengthens your emotional intelligence. You become more acutely aware of your own thoughts and feelings, gaining the ability to manage them in healthy ways. By learning about different perspectives, you grow in empathy and open-mindedness. Education teaches you to communicate powerfully, collaborate effectively, and resolve conflicts peacefully. These interpersonal skills are invaluable, touching every part of your life. When you understand emotional intelligence, you become a builder of relationships, a leader, and a creator of positive environments wherever you go. Ultimately, education empowers you to seize control of your own life. It gives you the knowledge and skills to chase your passions, conquer your goals, and live a truly fulfilling existence. With every step you take in your learning journey, you're building a foundation for unimaginable success. Whether it's developing new skills, understanding the world, or delving deeper into yourself, education is the golden key to unlocking your fullest potential. By committing to learn something new every single day, you are investing in a brighter, more powerful future. Every book, every podcast, every meaningful conversation, they are all profound opportunities to learn and grow. We often think learning only happens in sterile classrooms or grand universities. But that's a lie. Learning can and should happen everywhere. Life itself is the ultimate classroom, and every single experience is a chance to absorb knowledge. Every interaction, even the fleeting ones, can teach you something profound about human nature, a new perspective, or a critical piece of advice. Education isn't confined to textbooks. It's alive, breathing all around you, offering endless chances to learn if you choose to take them. Books, for instance, are pure magic. When you open a book, you're not just reading words. you're tapping into the very experiences, knowledge, and wisdom of others, people who walked paths similar to yours, or explored worlds you can only dream of. A biography, a self-help guide, even a captivating novel, each offers incredible value. Books let you slip into someone else's skin, expanding your understanding of cultures, beliefs, and entirely new ways of thinking. Beyond just facts, books sharpen your critical mind. They challenge you to reflect, to analyze, to question what you read, making you a deeper, more discerning thinker. It's not just about consuming words, it's about wrestling with them, internalizing them, and applying them to your reality. Podcasts and audiobooks, they are an absolute game changer. They offer all the richness of books with the incredible convenience of being mobile. You can be driving, working out, doing chores, and still be absorbing new insights, ideas, and information without carving out specific reading time. Podcasts, especially, let you learn directly from experts and thought leaders in every field imaginable. Tuning into a business podcast, a health show, or a personal development series doesn't just expand your knowledge, it gives you real-world insights from people actively shaping those fields. They bring learning to life, dynamic and engaging, helping you absorb complex information through raw conversations, intimate interviews, and compelling storytelling. Then there's the power of simple conversations. One of the most overlooked, yet profoundly powerful ways to learn is by truly engaging with others. Every single person you meet carries a unique perspective, a story, an experience. In their words, you can find insights you might never discover on your own. Conversations can be deeply transformative, whether in a casual chat or a formal discussion. Through dialogue, you can delve into different cultures, gain fresh insights into your own challenges, and receive invaluable advice. Everyone has something to teach you, even if you don't realize it at the moment. The secret is to be open, to actively engage, to ask questions, to share your own ideas. A single conversation can ignite a new idea, offer a solution to a nagging problem, or provide a perspective that completely shifts your worldview. And don't forget reflection. Life is an endless stream of experiences, good and bad, and each one holds a treasure trove of lessons. When you take the time to reflect on those experiences, you unlock their true learning potential. Reflection allows you to analyze what worked, what spectacularly failed, and what you'll do differently next time. It's how ordinary moments transform into profound learning opportunities. Whether it's a colossal failure or a soaring success, reflection gives you the insights to apply in the future. Reflecting on mistakes helps you avoid repeating them. Reflecting on triumphs helps you understand why you succeeded and how to replicate it. Learning doesn't have to be rigid or formal. It happens when you open your mind to new ideas, when you're willing to listen, and when you actively seek opportunities to grow. The world is bursting with resources, waiting for you to tap into them. Whether it's through books, podcasts, conversations, or deep reflection, there is always something new to learn. By embracing learning in all its forms, you are expanding your mind, your potential, and building the foundation for a life rich with growth, knowledge, and success. The best part? These opportunities are limitless, available to you every single day. It's simply a matter of choosing to engage, to make the most of them wherever you are. The truly successful people in this world aren't necessarily the luckiest or the wealthiest. They are the ones who relentlessly educate themselves. They understand, deep in their bones, that learning is the direct gateway to growth, both personally and professionally. When you educate yourself every single day, you open yourself to a universe of possibilities. You start seeing things differently, thinking differently, and most importantly, you become incredibly adaptable to every curveball life throws. Education isn't just about accumulating facts, it's about forging a mindset that keeps you moving forward, even when the path is dark and brutal. The beauty of educating yourself daily is its sheer accessibility. It's not bound by age, by time, by circumstance. You can start right now, wherever you are. You don't need fancy qualifications or endless resources. All you need is the burning desire to learn and the fierce discipline to do it consistently. Maybe it's a few pages of a book with your morning coffee, a podcast on your commute, or dedicating just 30 minutes to a new skill in the evening. Little by little, these efforts compound, and you'll find yourself transforming in ways you never thought possible. Education isn't just about teaching you facts and figures. It teaches you how to think critically, how to solve problems, and how to navigate the incredible complexities of life. It arms you with the tools to make informed decisions and empowers you to act. Successful people aren't always the most talented or gifted. They are the ones who are constantly learning, growing, and adapting. They understand that knowledge is power, and that every day is a sacred opportunity to become better, stronger, and more capable. This relentless education builds the mental and emotional resilience you need to face life's challenges with a positive, proactive mindset. When you make learning a daily habit, you develop an insatiable appetite for knowledge. The more you learn, the more you realize how much more there is to discover. Every new piece of information sparks new questions, new avenues of exploration. Education ignites curiosity, and that curiosity is the engine that drives you to keep seeking, keep growing, keep pushing forward. It's easy to fall into complacency, into stagnation. But daily education forces you to keep evolving. You start seeing the world as an endless playground of learning opportunities, and you stop waiting for things to come to you. You actively seek knowledge and growth. The key to true success isn't just in learning, but in applying that knowledge. You can read every book, attend every seminar, watch every educational video. But the real, transformative value emerges when you put what you've learned into practice. Education teaches you the theory, but action breathes life into that theory. Every time you apply what you've learned, you deepen your understanding and take another monumental step towards mastery. The more you apply, the more skilled you become. The more skilled you become, the more capable you are of navigating the intricate dance of your personal and professional life. When you constantly educate yourself, you become unbelievably adaptable. Life is a wild, unpredictable beast, and the challenges you face today may be completely different tomorrow. But with a broad base of knowledge and the ability to learn quickly, you'll find you can handle anything that comes your way. The world never stops moving, and those who don't keep learning will, inevitably, be left behind. By making education a daily practice, you ensure you stay relevant, engaged, and always ahead of the curve. Daily learning provides the mental flexibility to pivot when needed. You might start on one path, but as new information arises or circumstances shift, you'll be able to adjust your approach with grace. This ability to pivot is one of the most critical skills you can develop. Education prepares you for the unexpected, arming you with the emotional and mental tools to conquer whatever life throws at you. Ultimately, success isn't about how much you already know. It's about how much you are willing to learn. The most truly successful people recognize that learning is not just a phase. It's a lifelong, passionate pursuit. They understand there's always more to discover, and they remain fiercely open to new ideas, new experiences, new opportunities. By committing to learn every single day, you cultivate a mindset that is relentlessly focused on growth, unwavering resilience, and limitless adaptability. Every day becomes an incredible opportunity to improve, to expand, and to move closer to the person you were always meant to be. And with every piece of knowledge you gain, you become more profoundly equipped to tackle whatever glorious, terrifying challenges lie ahead. So, tell me in the comments below, what's one thing you're committing to learn or invest in, starting today, to unlock your next level of potential? I truly want to hear your intentions and cheer you on.